What's up, guys? So I just wanted to make a kind of cheesy, corny video on say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thanks for watching any of my content and subscribing or commenting or whatever. Appreciate it. It's been a fun like 6 months or so. Um, I just wanted to say I'm thankful for holding on to my old paintball markers. I've had these since like mid 2000s, like 2005, 2006, and just kept on holding on to them. They're not really worth much nowadays, but from this, it kind of reignited my interest with like paintball, air guns, less lethal markers, less than lethal stuff. I've always kind of liked, like paintball guns, air guns, firearms, knives, swords. Like I don't know, I like stuff like that, cars and stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of going through my like subscription stuff that I have on YouTube, like channels I'm subscribed to. So big thank you to Less Lethal for Dummies, Sean, really cool guy. He helped me figure out some stuff with other markers I have, and yeah, just overall really nice. Has a lot of good information for me to kind of reference over, especially on his channel with all the videos he has. Another big shout out is to Rune Rebel. Very cool. He's been doing this for a really long time. He also has a lot of really good information on his channel, and builds you can do, and just kind of like you can get jewel readings and all that stuff if you're interested in buying any of the products that are on his channel. Another big thank you is to DK Spencer. He puts out a lot of content, has a lot of pretty good videos and interesting stuff, testing things out on like physical objects, and yeah, he just has a lot of good content. And another big thanks is to East Coast Less Lethal, Mr. Greg, cool guy. Sent me some detents for my HDB, really appreciate it. He also has good content on the salt supply and other markers and things that he's done to his to make them slightly more reliable, or have just a tiny boost in power, and you don't really it doesn't cost you that much money to fix some certain things on some of the markers he's messed with. And everyone knows John Reynolds at Alternate Arms Self Defense. He mostly like puts out content how to mod things. He has kind of like some of the newer air guns. He probably gets somewhat sponsored by some of these companies, but he does have good content, and he sells a lot of things. He sells a lot of markers that are already, he makes them himself, or like mods them for you. I'm kind of new to Sterling self defense. I saw his channel like a while ago and never really subscribed, but I kind of just subscribed to him more recently. Yeah, he has some cool stuff. He has like a shop. He can like make his own things like barrels and all that. So that's kind of cool. Another big thanks is to Scott from Air Gunner Reviews. He has a lot of really good content. He kind of breaks down how things work, and he throws in facts and like court cases and stuff. Like he has a lot of really good information about less lethal air guns, and he does lots of shooting trials and really like fact-based information about lots of markers and stuff. Another good channel, another guy I'm really appreciative of is Scaredy Cat TV. He has a lot of good videos and like a reality check for what you can expect a air marker to do, an air gun to do, when you should use it, how much force you should actually be using in these things to make them stay considered less lethal. And yeah, he just has a lot of good information on his channel, and strategies or like training tips, and just kind of like a overall like good sense of how to get the most out of your markers, and what to expect when certain conditions arise if you're ever in some sort of situation and you need to use it in a more practical manner. Another channel I really like is Less Lethal Airgun Home Defense. He used to be called Umrex Less Lethal Home Defense, but this is Jeff Mackey. He has a lot of like crazy modifications to some of the air markers he has. Like yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Like if you're able to use big tanks and you want to get like insane power out of the markers, which not everyone agrees with, they should kind of stay under like 50 joules, maybe 40 joules. But he does some crazy stuff with them. Like I understand why he's doing that because he's in Canada and you can't have like lethal arms in Canada. So I understand what he's doing, like why he has that stuff. Because he can't use firearms, he can't buy them, he can't use them. I'm in the U.S., so I can buy that. Like shells and powder and bullets, 9mm, 40s, 45s. I have access to that stuff. And then another channel that's pretty cool, he has some pretty funny content, is Less Than Lethal Bandit. He's a former corrections officer, and he has some pretty good info. He's shown how to do a mod for an M17 magazine, and yeah, he's just a funny guy. It seems like he has fun making the videos he makes. He shot like a deer carcass and stuff with shaped rounds. I think they were hitting like 40 or 50 joules, and it's just making mincemeat out of that deer carcass, and a pig, like a shoulder roast or something he shot up. Another channel that's kind of smaller, but he's getting back into it, is Samuel's Views. He has some good content on the Byrna stuff. Kind of a smaller channel, kind of like mine. It'll probably take off, eventually. Same with my own and Less Than Lethal Bandit. Eventually, we'll have more people like viewing and stuff. So you just gotta hang in there. And trying to scroll through all my other channels. One of the ones I was subscribed to a while ago, but I recently unsubscribed, was he used to be called I forgot what his channel was originally called, but now it's called Chi in Nature, and he had older videos with like the FSC and the Tipex and other older markers that, like, they were originally paintball guns, and now he just kind of like messed with regulators and showed you some basic stuff on them, how to power them up without like putting much money into them, and like what they can do and stuff. He had a chronograph, and he was shooting targets and showing accuracy and stuff. It was a pretty good channel. Now he kind of just shows like Tao religion kind of stuff. But yeah, this is a good like one just to look back at for reference for certain things. And yeah, he had some pretty funny channel, like some of the content was pretty funny, like his reactions to how loud some of the guns are and stuff like that, or the paintball markers that he's using. But yeah, he had a lot of good content on here. He used some of the older markers, like the Tiberius 8.1, Tiberius 9.1. He'd switch barrels between the FSC and that, and yeah, he just had some cool stuff. So I just want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks for putting out good content. Thanks for allowing me to be in this community, and I'll have more content later in the future. And yeah, just want to say I'm grateful for everything, and thanks a lot, and I hope you guys have a great day, and happy Thanksgiving.